Hello, hello, hello. We were expecting more things with the Karen Reed trial, but it seems like it is just really a continuance at this moment. And we want to kind of get an update on things. I'm really surprised that the attorneys on both sides have not been able to find really just cause. So that it's not such a waste of taxpayers' money in Massachusetts. I feel like the taxpayers in Massachusetts 100% have had to use a lot of the taxpayer money, especially money allocated, to the legal system, and that money being borrowed even by Morrissey for trial number 2, to help get everybody over Brennan. Okay, Brennan had to get some. And that took away from your public defenders and the money that they're supposed to have because everybody has a right to a fair trial. So the fact that, the civil trial is taking up more and extra, and because of the exponents really of it expanding and expanding and expanding, and can be inclusive of so many more suits coming together. If the McAlberts decide to, you know, go after civilly Turtle Boy and Karen, that can add to it. And they're going to try to bring it all together so that it's, financially sound for the state. But the fact of how much money is just going out for the state, even, the people of Canton, I feel like, the special elect meetings, and they were discussing going over training again, right, for the police academy. And they already expected it to be overtime, not during the regular day, right? Overtime. So the training itself was to be somewhere around like $36,000. Okay. But then the overtime allocated to the officers to get paid to be trained again was nearly $200,000. So, I mean, if I'm a citizen in Canton, I'd be like, why can't you guys just get this right at the right time? Why are we your piggy bank? 100%. You're not even doing the job right. Like, if you could call the Better Business Bureau on the Canton PD, you would. And you would say, I want my money back because you should have been trained in your job. And if you are not trained in your job, and this is like a 90-day thing, or maybe this is because you're just doing a slight refresher, you shouldn't have 5 times the amount of money or more allocated for overtime. This should be a part of your day. I don't think that you should have to get overtime for extra training in what you should have been trained in, and because you chose not to do things correctly or to go by your training, to not write all your evidence down, to not take pictures, to not put up a tent, to not put up police tape, you should get paid more to learn it again. Because overtime is not regular time. It's time and a half. So you should get paid time and a half to learn what you should already know. And the reason that you should get overtime is because you didn't do it right and you got caught. I mean, after they did the act for Canton to have the investigation done as to how equipped they are to do it right, the police department, and they were like, oh, they could use some extra training. So you get more money? Because you didn't even try that hard? Like you didn't try that hard. No. And you're going to say that you don't have access to an evidence locker to be able to get Evidence bags? That's your reason for using a solo cup? I mean, your regular police officers don't have access to where evidence collection is kept? That seems negligent. Should you get overtime for that negligence? No, you shouldn't. I don't think you should get extra money because you just decided to become slack, you know? Think about a barber. How about that? Hairstylist, right? They go to get extra training to learn a new skill. Not because they forgot what they learned. And then generally they pay for it, and they do it out of their time, right? If the salon, reimburses them or the salon brings somebody in, then they get, paid for that day. You don't get overtime. I don't know why you think you should keep funneling money from the citizens of Canton and just say, yeah, that's fair. No, it's not. And especially when you're drinking and driving, do you need a new class on that? Do you need to be paid overtime to learn how to not drink and drive? In government cars that, by the way, you're not paying for? The citizens are? I mean, how much stuff do you want to get away with? If you were to look at the millions of dollars just in the last couple of years, just on Karen Reed's case alone and Turtle Boys, like, to be fair, it's kind of like a lot of bogus shit going on, right? So you get paid overtime to read somebody's phone because you're still on the job. Really? You're not doing an amazing job. No. I think it's about time that you kind of understand how much you have taken from people, whether it's their money, time, their emotional strain, their mental strain. Yeah. I mean, just think about it. For longer than 5 minutes. And just think about the impact that you have had, whether it's the state of Massachusetts, people of Canton, Norfolk, right? I mean, are you are you going to stop? Are you done? Are you done doing all this? No, you're not? Cool. You're the reason these lawsuits get to come and show up. Because you figure that you just get away with this, so you're just going to. There's nothing upstanding about it at all to take advantage of people everywhere, to take advantage of the people that you're supposed to protect and serve, to take advantage of the people who pay your paychecks, to take advantage of the people who are just regular citizens who put their faith and trust in you, and you just take it and toss it to the side. Does it make you feel that you served and protect anybody other than you? It shouldn't. I mean, fair is fair, right? A mirror reflects you exactly. And all of this happening just shows everybody what you guys have been doing for a long time. And good Lord, I cannot believe how much you guys drink and drive. Holy crap. I mean, if you wanted to get overtime, which you shouldn't get any, you should all go to fucking rehab. You should go to rehab for real. Yeah? Maybe you should wake up and do that. Maybe you should see what it is that drives you each day. And if you can't figure it out, you should probably not go to work until you do. Because if it's not to serve the public, because that's your job, being in public service, don't do your job anymore. Stop hurting the place that you're supposed to protect. That means even from you, not from just bad people perceived, even from you. That's my public service announcement for today. Just think about it. Because the people that trusted in you, you owe them to quit if you can't even show up for yourself and look at yourself in the mirror. And if you can, it's a wonky mirror. You were meant to be honest. If you can't do that, just don't do it. Just retire. Just go. Okay? Like you're stealing from people by not doing your job. Getting paid overtime to drink and drive in a government car with the guns provided by the people. Your badges are paid for by the people. You don't buy your badge. Bye.